Hi, this is Anne. Sorry for the background noise. It's 35 degrees here, so I need to have a fan on, otherwise I can't work. And I know it's not nice to hear it in the background, but sorry about that. I've made this. I bought this mold, and I used my glue gun to make it. I've got a video out to show you how to make it. I will link it in the description or in the video. If you want to see how I did that. This is a bigger size than I've made before. Usually I make the small, the small ones. That's a little bit smaller, and they work very nice. I've got a little bit of pitting there. I don't know. I did have my fan on when I did this, so I think it was the problem that the glue maybe dried quicker because I filled my area there and a little bit around, to go into that other deep valleys first, and then I tried to fill up that. So I will be experimenting and see what works, and then I will let you know. I want to try and do a little bit Mod Podge on this. I've only got I want to put a bird on there, but that's the only serviettes that I could find with small birds, and I've got a lot of serviettes, but I just can't find small birds. So I don't know if I'm going to go for that. I wasn't into that Delft effect, but I will just see. What I'm first going to do, I've got this Petite Rouge chalk paint. This is powdered weak. Any chalk paint will do. I know it goes onto anything, so I'm going to use this. I'm going to do an experiment with my craft paints like Heritage or Dala, and then I will let you know that works. So I'm just going to give it a coat in the inside where I want to put the serviette. Remember, if you put the serviette and you want it to it's transparent when you put on the Mod Podge. I'm going to use Mod Podge to put it on. Then what usually happens is your background shows through. So I'm just going to try and put on my lighter coat here at the back. I'm also going to try and use it just on the silicone itself to see what it does. But for now I just want to, as this is not what I wanted, I expected, I don't want these spitting, but I will be trying till I get that done. And excuse all the ants, I don't know what is going on, but we are, I don't know, it's just ants everywhere. Okay, I've got my mold underneath. It's a curved mold. I will show you when I pick this up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get that exact shape. I don't cut out my decoupage usually, but as this is something else, I will need to cut it out to fit it into that area there. So I'm just taking my nail, going around, and you can see there it's curved. So I'm just going to cut that out. Just remember, some serviettes has got 1 or 2 ply paper. This came off very easily, but you must just make sure always, because if you've got that backing at the back and you put it down, the background's not going to show through, and it's not going to be, it gets it gets semi-transparent with the Mod Podge, but it looks like this one has only got 1. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my Mod Podge and I'm going to put my Mod Podge onto the dome, and then I will just stick this down. As I said, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that pitting, but I'm just going to make it and just see how it goes. So I'm just going to try and put this on. Because as it is curved, you will need to take that in consideration. So I'm just taking my same brush and just putting a little bit of the Mod Podge left on my brush onto the mold. I will worry when it's dry about the pieces that's maybe sticking over here and there. Usually you can just take it off as it's not glued down, and just be careful if you go over and over your serviette too much, and some of them are not that strong, they will tear. I always go from the inside to the outside, it's actually easier. So there it is. I'm just going to leave it to dry, and then I'm going to do the frame. To gesso it first and put the craft paint on them, but I haven't got gesso, so I'm just going to do this, let it dry very well overnight, because this is about 5 minutes on now, and then I will scrape on it and see what it does. So for now I'm just going to put the first coat I'm going to put down is this brown, and you can see it covers it fairly nice with one coat. So I will just see what I'm going to do. I'm just going to stay away for now, because that's going to be struggle with a small brush, but I'm not going to bore you with this. I'm just going to do this off camera, or maybe speed it up, and then I will see you when the brown is dry. Okay, I'm just gonna try and brush the olive green here and there. I don't know if I'm going to like it, I will see. I decided I'm gonna dab it on with my brush like that. There I will use my brush like painting, because I still want to use a little bit of gold on this as well, but I will see if it's dried, if I still gonna put on the gold, maybe not. Oh, sorry, my cat wants attention. Just give me a moment. Okay, I'm just going to quickly let it dry, and then I will see if I'm going to put on the gold. Okay, it's dry now. I decided against just using gold. I've still got a little bit of my green there, so I'm just going to take a little bit of, this is also just a craft gold, metallic gold. I'm just going to put a little bit of my gold into my green, and just going to highlight the raised areas. I'm going to use my brush flat, and I'm just going to slightly touch the areas that's raised. And you can see a little goes far. And I think that's all that I'm going to do. I actually like the gold with the green, but I must say I love a green gold anyway, so that's maybe why I like it. So you can do different stuff with this. You can glue it onto a wooden blank, and you can maybe attach it onto a birthday present or something, or you can hang it up. There's 2 holes there, so you can maybe just string it up and hang it up, or use it on a frame, or I don't know, there's so much possibilities. My brain is spinning at the moment. It worked great, the craft paint worked great. I will see when it's dry. If I can scrape it off, I will tell you in the comments, or maybe I must put it in my video, but I don't think this is going to come off. It's not like we are going to use it to try and destroy it or be destructive on top of on this. We just want to use it for ornamental purposes, and as long as it can take that strain, I'm happy. As I am a control freak, I would like to put on my gesso first on the whole thing or something, but I can see it's not necessary to do that if you don't have it. The pitting that I had, you can maybe, if you look very closely, you can see some areas where the serviette went into it, but I must say it's not bothering me at all at the moment. So if you want to hang this on a tree or something, it will be maybe better to just paint the whole thing at the back also. Otherwise you can just stick it down on something. You just get a wooden blank, I'll show you. Now I can't find one now, but this is just a piece of soup wood. So I can just show you, maybe if you want to see me put this on something like a blank, or even a coaster or something, just ask me in the comments and I will show you. I think this could look very nice with a white and black checkered background. So yeah, there you have it, and have a great day, and see you next time.